What if the air in your home is quietly feeding mold without you even knowing? Today, I'm revealing the best dehumidifier for mold that turns damp, musty spaces into fresh, healthy air. Welcome back to the channel. You'll learn which units actually fight moisture and protect your home. Grab yours through the links below. The number 6 product on our list is BeOkay Dehumidifier. Humidity has a way of creeping in quietly, staining walls, fogging mirrors, and inviting that unmistakable musty smell that signals mold is close behind. Many people ignore it until black spots appear or allergies worsen. That is when a compact but capable solution becomes essential. This unit approaches moisture control with a generous 1,800 milliliters tank, reducing the constant need to empty collected water and making daily maintenance far less tedious. Defrost technology keeps the internal semiconductor operating efficiently, preventing frost buildup that can weaken performance over time. Safety features add reassurance. If the tank fills, is removed, or the device tilts unexpectedly, it shuts off automatically and alerts you with a red indicator. Versatility stands out through 3 operating modes. Sleep mode runs under 40 decibels, keeping bedrooms peaceful, while normal and performance modes increase extraction power for bathrooms, basements, or closed spaces where dampness lingers. The adjustable timer options from 24 to 96 hours allow controlled operation without wasted energy. A subtle design touch appears in the 10-color ambient nightlight, which adds atmosphere without feeling intrusive. For homeowners researching options often discussed when searching for a reliable solution against mold growth, this model offers balanced moisture removal in smaller rooms where early prevention matters most. The pros are large water capacity, quiet operation, safety auto shutoff, and flexible timers. The cons are limited coverage for very large open basements and slower extraction compared with heavy-duty compressor units. Compared with bulkier industrial models, this feels approachable and space-saving. It suits apartments, bedrooms, and bathrooms where consistent humidity control protects both health and home. Dry air restores comfort in ways you notice immediately. At number 5 is KeepGlad Dehumidifier. Mold rarely announces its arrival with drama. It creeps in quietly, feeding on damp corners and stale air until you notice the smell or the stains. By then, the damage has already started. That is why controlling humidity early changes everything. This unit uses a dual semiconductor design to pull up to 40 ounces of moisture from the air, helping shift heavy 80% humidity down toward a healthier range. Digital controls and real-time humidity monitoring make adjustments simple instead of guesswork. You see the numbers change, and you feel the air become lighter. Continuous drain support adds practicality. Connect the hose and let it run hands-free in basements or laundry. Rooms where moisture lingers prefer manual control. The removable tank and auto shutoff system prevent overflow and protect your floors. Timer settings for 4, 8, or 12 hours help manage energy use efficiently. In bedrooms, the ultra-quiet sleep mode drops noise to around 28 decibels while ambient lighting fades, allowing rest without distraction. 3 adjustable fan speeds provide flexibility, and the washable filter captures dust and hair, supporting cleaner airflow long-term. For homeowners searching for a dependable option often discussed when comparing solutions against mold growth, this model offers a balance between performance and everyday usability. The pros are strong moisture extraction, smart humidity display, quiet operation, and continuous drainage capability. The cons are limited coverage for very large open spaces and slower performance compared with heavy-duty compressor units. Compared with bulkier industrial systems, this feels compact and user-friendly. Dry air brings visible relief, turning damp tension into breathable comfort. At number 4 is Tenergy Dehumidifier. Damp air does more than cling to your skin. It settles into walls, fabrics, and corners where mold quietly begins to grow. That heavy feeling in a small room is often the first warning. This compact solution targets that problem directly by combining moisture removal with air purification in one streamlined design. Using Peltier technology, it extracts up to 750 milliliters of water per day in high humidity conditions, collecting it in a removable 1-liter tank that is easy to empty. At the same time, a true HEPA filter captures 99.97% of airborne particles, helping reduce dust and allergens while drying the space. For anyone researching options commonly discussed when searching for a reliable solution against mold, this dual-function approach feels practical in smaller areas. The unit weighs just 7 pounds, making it easy to move between a bathroom, closet, basement corner, or home office. An LED indicator, water level sensor, and auto shutoff feature add safety and convenience. Noise stays between 35 and 42 decibels, quiet enough for bedrooms or workspaces without distraction. The pros are combined dehumidifying and air cleaning power, compact portability, quiet performance, and simple plug-and-play setup. The cons are limited coverage beyond 200 square feet and slower extraction compared with larger compressor-based units. Compared with heavy industrial models built for expansive basements, this feels tailored for tight spaces where prevention matters most. Dry, filtered air brings noticeable relief, transforming a musty room into a space that feels lighter and easier to breathe. The third one on our list is BEDRED Dehumidifier. Humidity has a way of stealing comfort from a room long before you see the damage. You feel it in the air, that damp heaviness that hints at mold forming quietly behind walls and inside closets. This compact unit approaches the problem with semiconductor thermoelectric cooling, drawing excess moisture from the air to create a noticeably drier environment. The shift is subtle at first, then unmistakable as musty odors fade and fabrics feel lighter. For homeowners searching for solutions often discussed when comparing options for controlling mold growth, this style of dehumidification offers steady performance in smaller spaces where prevention matters most. Intelligent auto shutoff powers the unit down when the tank fills, removing the worry of overflow and allowing you to run it overnight without constant checking. Sleep mode lowers the noise to a soft whisper and turns off ambient lighting, helping bedrooms remain peaceful. During the day, the 7-color ambient light adds a modern touch, letting you match the mood of your space while the machine works quietly in the background. Its sleek, compact design blends easily into living rooms, bathrooms, basements, or even an RV without demanding attention. The pros are quiet operation, automatic safety shutoff, stylish lighting, and space-saving build. The cons are slower moisture extraction compared with larger compressor models and limited coverage for expansive open areas. Compared with bulky industrial dehumidifiers, this feels approachable and easy to place anywhere moisture gathers. Dry air changes how a room feels, restoring comfort and protecting your home before small problems grow larger. On number 2 is TABYIK Dehumidifier. Muggy air has a way of making even clean rooms feel uncomfortable and neglected. You notice it in the sticky walls, the damp towels that refuse to dry, and the faint scent that hints mold could be next. This compact solution steps in quietly yet effectively. In small enclosed spaces with high humidity, it can collect up to 16 ounces of water in 24 hours while using minimal energy, keeping daily electricity costs surprisingly low. The 35-ounce transparent tank lets you see moisture gathering in real time, small but satisfying reminder that the air is improving. When the tank reaches capacity, the system automatically shuts off and flashes a red light, preventing overflow and allowing worry-free operation even when you are away. Ultra-quiet performance at around 28 decibels makes it ideal for bedrooms and home offices, where background noise matters. A separate light button activates 7 soft color options, adding subtle ambiance without overpowering the room. Its compact frame and built-in handle make moving it between a bathroom, closet, or RV effortless. For homeowners researching options commonly discussed when comparing solutions for controlling mold growth, this type of Peltier design offers targeted moisture control in smaller areas where early prevention is essential. The pros are low energy use, quiet operation, visible water collection, and portability. The cons are limited extraction speed compared with larger compressor units and reduced effectiveness in wide-open basements. Compared with heavy industrial machines, this feels simple and approachable. As humidity drops, the air feels lighter, and that lingering damp tension slowly disappears from your space. Now moving to the last one is Waykar Dehumidifier. Moisture does not knock before it moves in. It seeps into basements, settles behind furniture, and quietly feeds the mold you cannot see yet. By the time you notice the smell, the damage has already begun. This high-capacity system tackles that threat head-on, removing up to 80 pints of moisture per day in demanding conditions and covering areas up to 5,000 square feet. That kind of strength matters in large basements, storage rooms, and open living spaces where smaller units simply fall behind. Adjustable humidity control from 30 to 80% gives you real authority over your environment instead of locking you into limited settings. The automatic swing function circulates air between 30 and 90 degrees, pushing dry air toward damp corners, where mold tends to hide. Energy Star 2025 certification adds efficiency, reducing power consumption while maintaining performance. Auto defrost, overload protection, and memory restart keep it running steadily even after outages or in colder conditions. Smart touch controls display real-time humidity and allow 24-hour scheduling for hands-off operation. You can choose manual drainage with the 4.3-liter tank or continuous drainage using the included hose, making it adaptable for long-term basement use. The pros are powerful moisture extraction, wide coverage, energy efficiency, and flexible drainage options. The cons are its larger footprint and slightly higher noise level compared with compact semiconductor models. Compared with smaller units suited only for bedrooms, this feels purpose-built for serious humidity control. For homeowners seeking a dependable solution often discussed when comparing options against mold growth, this delivers strength and control. Dry air transforms a damp space into something livable again. So guys, this was the video about the best dehumidifier for mold. All the links are given in the description, do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.